And now? I didn't pay attention. Thank you, Usama. I was talking a lot. So I repeat. We have 3 job advertisements. The first one is here. OU pairs needed for European families. Learn a foreign language in the country of your choice. Full board and pocket money given in return for childcare and light housework. Alright? So what you need to do is you pick up the right question to the appropriate advertisements. For example, here I have chosen this question: what are the countries I can choose? This question is answered here in this job advertisement. Alright? What about others? This is another job advertisement. Learn English in Britain this summer. 4-week residential courses in beautiful countryside. Fully qualified teachers. Friendly accommodation with local families. And job advertisement number 3 is about why not work on a farm in this summer. Fresh air, good food, lots of exercise. What better way of spending the money or spending the summer, and you will be earning money instead of spending it. Okay, so we're going to choose 3 questions for each advertisement, job advertisement. Now I will show you all the questions and choose 2 more questions for this ad. Advertisement, for short we say ad. AD, not AWD. Now, what will we do if the weather is bad and we can't work outside? How much pocket money do you give? I think this goes with another advertisement. Don't you agree with me? Do we have to do homework? What do we do after classes or at weekends? What will we do if the weather is bad and we can't work outside? What do we do after classes? How much pocket money? What kind of work do I have to do? What do we do? We've done this. How much pocket money do you give? What kind of work do I have to do? So what do you think? Do I need any farm work experience? Do I have to clean the house? What will we do if the weather is bad and we can't work outside? Okay, if we want to sum up, the first job advertisement is about pairs needed for European families. Okay? So you said, what kind of work? Yes, you are right. I think you are right. You need to come across... No, not this one. Yes. Yeah, it says... You are doing the dishes. Okay, good. So, do I have to clean the house? Okay, because you are here, you are going to work for European families. You say, how much pocket money do you give? Okay, yes. What kind of work do I have to do? Does it go with 2 or 3? What do you think? What kind of work do I have to do in the farm? What will we do if the weather is bad and we can't work outside? Which job advertisement would you classify this question? Working for European families? Learn English in Britain this summer? Or why not work on a farm this summer? I think it should be here because here we talk about the weather, nature, environment. What do you think? It says it's wrong. Number 3. It says it's wrong, I don't know why. What will we do if the weather is bad and can't work outside? Okay, we look for another question. How many hours do we have to spend at school each day? Does it go for number 1, number 2, or number 3? I think it's 2, because this job advertisement deals with education and school. Do I need any farm work experience? I think it goes with this. Yes, very good, Osama. Yes, here. This one goes with this one because do I need any farm work experience? Experience working on a farm. All right. What do we do after classes or at the weekends? Second one is good, Osama. How much pocket money do you give? I think this is what you said before, Osama, right? It's here because pocket money is given in return for childcare and lighthouse work. If you take care of children and if you do more lighthouse work like cleaning dust or I don't know. What will we do if the weather is bad and we can't work outside? I think this one goes with 3, but I don't know why it didn't accept it. So let's look for a difference. Do we have to do homework? I think it goes with 2. Right? The only one left is this one. Yes, you have correct answers. Let's read some grammar. So this is about obligation. So what do we need to know? Obligation, we have to. Opposite is don't have to. Obligation and permission. Need to, don't need to. Must, needn't. Okay? Can, can't, are allowed to, aren't allowed to. Mustn't. Okay. Don't have to and don't need to mean it isn't necessary. You don't have to go to pilgrimage a lot. Okay, just a number of times according to your possibilities. You don't have to bring any food with you, it's provided. Or you can say, you don't need to bring any food with you, it's provided. Can and can't are modal verbs. They are followed by an infinitive without to. We can't go in that room. This is prohibition. Prohibition is the opposite of obligation or absence of permission. You can't go in that room. You don't have the permission to do so. Must, mustn't, and needn't are mainly used for giving orders or instructions. Let's compare. Parent to teenager, teenager to friend. You must be home by 11. You mustn't stay out late than 11. Whereas, so this is very direct. So teenager to friend, I have to be home by 11. I have to, which means I am obliged to. I'm not allowed to stay out late than that. So why do we use here must? Because parent gives the order to teenager. It's a direct order. Why do we use have to? Here, the person who obliges you to do so, to be home, is absent. Is already home. It's the parent. So you can't say here, I must be home by 11. I have to be. Okay? It's the parent who can oblige teenager, the young man, to be home by 11. By saying you must be home by 11. We will clarify this step by step. Now, after we've done reading, let's take a look at this grammar and pronunciation. Number 1, read the text and complete the questions. Pay my own fare, go away at weekends, a work permit, use the hotel's facilities, work on Sundays, share my room. You should use do I need, can I, do I have, am I. I have to. I have to. Must used by the person who gives you the order. Like a doctor. You must take your medicine. You are in critical condition. Okay? Alright. Now qualifications. Applicants must be between 18 and 26 years old. They should have a basic knowledge of English and be physically fit. A driving license and experience in a hotel work is an advantage but is not essential. Travel. Interplex International will pay 50% of the cost of return air or train fare. This will be paid to employees or competition in their contracts. Contracts and pay. Nasera says she can't join the group. Can you help her, please? Yes, no problem. Sorry, guys. Okay. Contracts will be for a minimum of 6 weeks. Employees will be paid at standard local rates and local tax, and insurance will be deducted. Work permits will be arranged by Interplex International. Do passport photos with your application form. Okay, here we have information. We have questions here whose answers are already here, and make your questions using these expressions. Go ahead, take some time. Pay my own fare. Fare is the bill, tarif. Okay, trains fare, airline fare. Okay. And permit is like French. It's an official document giving a foreigner permission to take a job in a country. Permis de travail. Okay, it's like a green card. You have the right to work wherever you go, or maybe in a specific country or specific countries. One, can I? Can I pay my own fares? No. Maybe, am I allowed? Number 2. No. It's false. Do I have? Good. Do I have to pay my own fare? Do I have to? Okay. Asking for obligation. It's like, am I obliged to pay my own fare? Do I need to ask for necessity? Okay. 3. Do I need? Do I need a work permit? Good, very good, Bella. Excellent. Asking for necessity. Is it necessary? I think number 2 is can I. What do you think? Asking for permission. Okay, very good, Bella. Yes. Can I go away at weekends? Can I travel? Can I visit other cities? Maybe other countries? What else? Am I allowed? Bella says, am I allowed for number 4? Very good. Am I allowed to use the hotel's facilities? Okay. You know facilities. It's like French. Oh, it's aménagement. Number 2, can I? Yes, Fatima. Good. Am I allowed? Yes. Fatima. That's what we did. Okay, number 5, do I have to work on Sundays? Good. Good, Fatima. Do I have to work on Sundays? Good, Bahia. Share my room. Share my room. What do we ask for here? Necessity, possibility or permission, obligation. Obligation. What do you think? Yes, Bahia, let's see. Can I? Are you sure? Can I share my room? am I allowed? Do I need? Do I have to? Okay, what kind of room is it available at the hotel? Asking for permission, you think, Bahia? Do I have to? Or do I need? No, we can't say do I need. We need. Do I need to share? Do I have to? Very good. Yes, exactly. Do I have to share my room? Good. More questions. Leave if I don't like it. Pay tax. Be dressed casually during working hours. A driving license. Choose what kind of work I do. Number one is sky. Very good. What about pay tax? Number one is can I leave if I don't like it? Pay tax. Do I have to pay tax? Good, Bahia. Be dressed casually during working hours. What do you think you ask for here? Necessity? Permission? Or obligation? To be dressed casually, it means to wear your casual clothes, jeans, t-shirt, suits. What do you think? Do you ask for necessity, permission, obligation, or possibility of permission? Am I allowed to? I think so, yes. Very good. Yeah. A driving license. Here, I think we don't have the verb. We need this one. Yes, very good, Fatima. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Here, a driving license, I think we can't have this. Neither this or this because there is no verb. Can I what? Very good, Fatima. Do I need a driving license? What about the last one? Choose what kind of work I do. Is it ask for possibility or ask for permission or obligation or necessity? You can't choose this because do I need to choose? You need to choose. Okay? So what do you think? Is it can I, do I have to, or am I allowed to? What do you think? I'm confused here. Can you help me out? I'm confused between can I and am I allowed to? Usama says can I? Can I? Can I? Okay. Let's see if can I is correct. If it's not correct, if am I allowed to is correct, we need to know why. Are you with me? Let's choose can I. It's correct, yes. Asking for possibility. Can I choose? Okay. Choose what kind of work I do. Excellent, good job. Alright. We have some, this is just some pronunciation. If you want, I'm going to play them and you repeat on your own. Okay? I will play it once again. If you have any word you mispronounce, to pronounce it properly. Okay, let's do it. Let's go.
Do I have to pay my own fare? Do I have to pay my own fare? Do I have to pay my own fare? Can I go away at weekends? Can I go away at weekends? Do I need a work permit? Do I need a work permit? Am I allowed to use the hotel's facilities?
Okay, sorry to interrupt. We will see it, Usama, once we finish this activity.
Am I allowed to use the hotel's facilities? Do I have to work on Sundays? Do I have to work on Sundays? Do I have to share my room? Do I have to share my room? Can I leave if I don't like it? Can I leave if I don't like it? Do I have to pay tax? Do I have to pay tax?
Okay, so let's go back to your friend's remark. In number 5, why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why didn't we use am I allowed? Am I allowed? Maybe here we are asking for possibility. Can I choose? Is it possible? Okay. Maybe am I allowed would fit better if the question is am I allowed to change the kind of work I do? And also can I? Alright, if it expresses possibility or permission, if it expresses permission, because can functions as possibility and as permission. Okay, so am I allowed is for permission. Can I is for possibility. Can I choose what kind of work I do? Can I choose? Can I here? Is it permission or possibility? It's possibility. If it's permission, we can also use am I allowed to? Am I allowed to choose what kind of work I do? Good. There is some slight difference. Okay. Just remember, can, I both expresses both possibility and permission, whereas am I allowed to expresses only permission. So here, this is ask for possibility, not permission. Maybe permission to change the task, the work you do. Okay, this is what I think. Okay, now reading overseas experience 2. Read the text and choose the right answers, then decide which sentences are true and which sentences are false. Okay? So we have no you don't, no you can't, yes you can, yes you do. No you don't, no you can't, Yes, you can. Yes, you do. I think they have the same multiple choice answers. Okay, so you are going to choose between no you don't, no you can't, yes you can, yes you do. And let me read the qualifications for you. Applicants, people who are applying for the job must be between 18 and 26 years old. They should have a basic knowledge of English and be physically fit. Okay, they are healthy, no handicap, etc. A driving license and experience in hotel work is an advantage, but it's not essential. I think we've already read this. It's the same. I think it's the same job application, right? 50. Okay, and etc. Application form. Good. Now just choose. Answer the questions with no, you don't, no, you can't, yes, you can, yes, you do. For example, do I have to pay full fare? We say here we'll pay 50. Interplex International, the organization you are applying for, will pay 50% of the cost of return air or train. So if we say, do I have to? No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay? What about the rest? Can I go away at the weekends? You choose. No, you don't. No, you can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you do. Okay? So if you say, no, you can't, you are not allowed. You don't have permission. Yes, you can. You have the permission. You have the possibility. You don't. It depends on the question you ask. Do I need or do I have to? If it is do I need, it means if you say no, you don't. Do I have to? You don't. It is also a necessity. So for number 2, I go away at weekends. Okay, I give you some time to give me answers. For number 1, we said it's no, you don't. What about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8? I give you 3 minutes. Why can you leave if you don't like it? Is it in the contract? Simply because it's not included. That's why you can. Okay? Okay. Now, true or false? You need to pay for the meals provided by the hotel. You are allowed to use hotel facilities anytime you like. You don't need a driving license. You aren't allowed any free periods between 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. You mustn't wear casual clothes during working hours. You must sign your contract for at least 6 weeks. You don't have to pay for insurance. You don't have to work every day. Everyone is a yes, which means you need to pay for meals provided by the hotel. Let's look at the meals. Food here. Meals will be provided free of charge, so this is false. Okay? Now you are allowed to use hotel facilities anytime you like. So read this one and answer. Number 2 is false. Good. You don't need a driving license. Driving license must be here somewhere. Here. 3 false. You don't need. It's true. It's true, Usama. Number 3. You don't need a driving license. A driving license and experience in hotel work is an advantage, just an advantage, but it's not essential. So it's false to say you don't need a driving license. I mean, it's true to say you don't need a driving license. You aren't allowed. Yes. No, the number 3 is true. You aren't allowed any free periods between 6 and 9 a.m. Sorry, 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. You are not allowed any free periods. You read this passage. It includes 2 hours of meals plus 2-hour free period, so it's false, right? Okay, let's move to 5. You mustn't wear casual clothes during working hours. What about here? Number 5. They must wear a uniform. True, good. Number 6, you must sign your contract for at least 6 weeks. At least, which means minimum. Seven, you don't have to pay for insurance. It's in the contract and pay. You don't have to pay. And what does it say here? A local tax and insurance will be deducted. It's from the Dedouir. Okay? True or false? You don't have to pay. It's false because it is deduced. Okay? Minimisé or déduit. So it's false. 8. You don't have to work every day. What do you mean by you don't have to work every day? Employees will have 1 free day per week. This can be any day except Saturday and Sunday. What do you think? You don't have to work every day. Number 8. Is it true or false? Usama says it's false. Then he says it's true. Okay, so your last word is true or false? You don't have to work every day. And here you have employees will have 1 free day per week. This can be anytime except Saturday and Sunday. False. It's true. It's true. It's true. Yes, Usama, it's true. Good. Very good. Alright. We continue. We do some grammar. You have already seen this table. Okay. Choose the right words from the list here. We have can't, don't, need to. Am I allowed, do I have? And need to or can. So look at the picture. There is plenty of time. Leave yet. Yes, very good, Bay, yes. Because they will have 1 day free. So every day is false. There is plenty of time. We can't or don't need to leave yet. Number 2. Am I allowed to wear a tie or do I have to wear a tie? 3. No, in fact, you need to wear jeans if you like, or you can wear jeans if you like. for your answers. Nice. Usama, next. Do I have to? Yes, or do I need to? Okay. Need to or can? If you like. Exactly, it goes without saying. Okay, let's listen to this passage.
There's plenty of time. We don't need to leave yet.
Do I have to wear a tie?
No, in fact, you can wear jeans if you like.
Okay. Sama. Number 3 is can. Number 2. If you're a learner driver, you drive on your own. Aren't allowed to, or you must. Number 2. If you want to drive on your own, you need to or can pass your driving license. What do you think? Good. Number 2. You need to.
If you're a learner driver, you aren't allowed to drive on your own. If you want to drive on your own, you need to pass your driving test.
Good, yeah. Number 3. Thank you for bringing me these books. How long can I keep them, or how long must I keep them? Number 2. For 2 weeks. If you bring them back later than that, you have to pay a fine to the library, or you can buy a fine to the library. What do you think? Good, Usama. You have to pay. Good.
Thank you for bringing me these books. How long can I keep them? For 2 weeks.
If you bring them back later than that, you have to pay a fine to the library.
A fine, okay? Alright, strict or easygoing? Strict, definition. Easygoing هي open-minded, منفتح. Okay? Strict teacher, come on time, bring your copybooks, your books, otherwise you are not allowed. This is a strict teacher, for example. Easygoing teacher is a teacher or person who will or who would forgive you, give you more chances. It doesn't matter if you bring food to class. No, this is a more easygoing person. Alright, let's watch this and we continue.
We have an easygoing English teacher. We're allowed to wear what we like in class. She lets us wear what we like in class. We don't have to do much homework. She doesn't make us do much homework. We're allowed to eat sandwiches in class. She lets us eat sandwiches in class. We're allowed to talk to each other during lessons. She lets us talk to each other during lessons. We have to tell her each time we don't like the topic of a lesson. She makes us tell her each time we don't like the topic of a lesson.
So this was an easygoing teacher, okay? Good. Now number 2. Read sentences about a strict teacher. Put the words in order and match the items with the same meaning. Okay, let's put the sentences in the right order. Time as she, English all speak, makes the. Mind you, these sentences are about a strict teacher. I will help you. She. Okay, I will help you with 3 first words. Okay? What about you? Are you here? So good, Usama, you are with me? Alright, it's okay, Usama. She makes us speak English all the time. She makes us do a test every week. Good. Fatima, she makes us speak all the time. She makes us speak English all the time. Good.
She makes us speak English all the time. She makes us do a test every week.
Good.
She makes us do lots of homework.
Nice. Good, Fatima and Bahia. Exactly.
She doesn't let us talk in class. She doesn't let us talk in class. She doesn't let us talk in class. She doesn't let us use dictionaries. 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 She doesn't let us use dictionaries.
When we finish this class, I need you to repeat the last two sentences and focus on let us, the way he pronounces it.
She doesn't let us talk in class. She doesn't let us talk. She doesn't let us talk in. She doesn't let us talk in class. She doesn't let us use dictionaries. She doesn't let us use dictionaries.
Good. Now let's move to matching questions and answers. 1-4, you said. Yes, Fatima, good. All right. Yes, yeah. 5-2. We are not allowed to talk in class. She doesn't let us. We have to do a test every week. She makes us do a test every week. We have to do lots of homework. She makes us do lots of homework. Good, Fatima. We have to speak English all the time. 2-3. Good, Fatima. We have to speak English all the time. 3-1. Good, Fatima. And we're not allowed to use dictionary. She doesn't let us. Okay. Look at the three first sentences we have. She makes us do something. She makes us do. She makes us do. Which means we have to do. We have to do. We have to do. Whereas the two last sentences, this teacher, strict teacher, doesn't let us, doesn't allow us, which means we are not allowed to do. We are not allowed to do. Good, Fatima, Usama and Bahia. Excellent. Now, number 3. This is pronunciation. Okay, let me explain something here about make and let. They make me stay in, which means I have to stay in. They don't make me stay in, I don't have to stay in. They let me go out, I'm allowed to go out. They don't let me go out, I'm not allowed to go out. To make someone do something. To let someone do something. To make someone do something. This is obligation. Okay? Someone obliges me to do something. To let someone do something, you give him permission. Not obligation, you give him permission. You don't make someone do something, which means it is forbidden. Tahrim. You don't let someone do something, which means you are not allowed. You don't have permission. You don't have permission. Like models, make and let are followed by infinitive. Make me do without to, which means bare infinitive. We have full infinitive, to do, and bare infinitive, do. We also have gerund, which is doing. Here, make and let are followed by bare infinitive, which means without to, but they have the form of normal verbs. She lets her children stay up late. They didn't make us wear a uniform. Clear? Now, past tense. If we want I have to stay in, the past I had to stay in. I don't have to stay in, I didn't have to stay in. They make me stay in, they made me stay in. They made me stay in. They don't make me stay in, they didn't make me stay in. I was allowed to go out, I wasn't allowed to go out. They let me go out, let. Let in the present is let, and in the past is also let. They didn't let me go out. Alright? Good. Okay, this is going to be the last activity for tonight. Fill in the blanks using make or let's. Make or let's. What we've seen here. Okay. I give you 3 minutes, then we correct. Yes, you gave good answers.
A strict dog owner makes his dog sleep outside. An easygoing dog owner lets his dog sleep in the bed. My strict parents make me practice the piano every day. My parents are easygoing. They let me practice the piano anytime I want. Strict employers don't let anyone wear jeans and t-shirts at work.
Now what about 5 and 7? A strict government, you do a lot of social work. Easygoing employers, you wear anything you like. A strict government, you do a lot of social work. What do you think? Makes, because it's singular. Good, Fatima.
A strict government makes you do a lot of social work.
Very good. And the last one? Easygoing employers, you wear anything you like, no problem. But plural, not singular. Make you is they oblige you to do something. Let you, they allow you to do something. It's a big difference between obliging you to do something and allowing you to do something. Il t'oblige ou là il te permet. What do you think? Oh, sorry, I'm very sorry. You're right, Wissam. Very good. So, let's. Very good.
Easygoing employers let you wear anything you like.
Nice, very nice. Okay. So I'm going to give you this exercise in WhatsApp. Let me paste it. Yes, let you. Very good. And not let's because we have employers. Okay. So we here match the sentences. Okay. Let me send it to you. You are here. This is for number 1. For number 2, read and complete the sentences with make and let's. I'll send it to you also. This number 7. Okay, what else? I need you to do. This is listening. We need to do it later. Okay, just these 2 exercises. Alright? And we will correct later. Okay, is it okay? Is it fine? So I sent you the 2 exercises. You do them, please, and we will correct when I come back. Alright, I have something to do urgently, then I'll be back. Take your time, okay? When you finish dinner or whenever you want, and we'll correct it together. Tomorrow we continue obligation in the past. Obligation in the past. Okay? Alright, that's it for today. Let's call it a day and see you tonight, lately at night, okay, or maybe tomorrow, God willing. Okay, I know you were just a few students here, about 5 students or less. Anyway, for me it's enough. Okay, so thank you Usama, Bahia, Fatima, Bella. Maybe she has a problem with the internet. Okay, Bahia, Fatima, as I said, you are good students. Okay, you are going forwards. Alright, we have about 2 weeks, something like this. Then you take your English passage tests. Okay, you're welcome. Take care and don't forget to do the homework, please. I have just sent you in WhatsApp group. Thank you very much and see you around, inshallah. Take care.